Here is a quick review of multiplying fractions. As we move into learning how to divide fractions, it will help if you know how to multiply fractions, since multiplying and dividing are inverse operations. You might remember fact families, that 5 times 2 is 10 and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So the same thing will happen with fractions as well. Here are some easy multiplying fraction problems. The thing I love about multiplying fractions is you don't need a common denominator. You can just multiply across. So take a look at this first question here, 1/2 times 3/4. 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 4 is 8. And that's your answer. Here, 1/2 times 6, or 1/2 of 6, remember of means multiply. Whenever you have a whole number, you can put a 1 below it. So 1 times 6 is 6, and 2 times 1 is 2. And then you always try to simplify your answer. So 6 over 2 is the same as 3. Some of you may know how to cross cancel. This is just a way to simplify before you get the product. What you do is look on the diagonal and see if there's any common factors in the numbers. In this case, I see the common factor is 8. So I'm going to divide 8 out of this and 8 out of this. So 8 divided by 8 is 1. 8 divided by 8 is 1. And then I look on the other diagonal. There are no common factors with 7 and 11, except for 1. So I'm going to multiply across. 7 times 1 is 7, and 1 times 11 is 11. There's our answer. And finally, sometimes you'll have mixed numbers, and the first thing you need to do is change those to improper fractions. So let's say we have 1 1/5 times 2/3. You would change 1 1/5 to 6/5 and then multiply by 2/3. And here, if you like, you can cross cancel before you find the product. We could just multiply across and get 12 over 15, and then we'd need to simplify it. Or you can look on the diagonal and see that 6 and 3 have a common factor, and that common factor is 3. So if I divide 3 out here, I get 1. And if I divide 3 out here, I get 2. And then I'm going to look and see, are there any common factors here? Nope, 2 and 5 don't have any common factors. So now I can multiply across. 2 times 2 is 4, and 5 times 1 is 5. I would have gotten the same answer if I had just multiplied across and then simplified. That's all for now.